1st, 1863, Day 1 of Gettysburg. Confederate Major General Henry Heath's division sets out for Gettysburg from Cashtown. Lieutenant Marshal Jones of the 8th Illinois Voluntary Cavalry fires the first shot at the Battle of Gettysburg, advancing the Confederates. Union General John Reynolds arrived on the scene to reinforce Buffett's division. Union troops form a defense line at Cemetery Ridge. Colonel Charles Custer's 1st Brigade is ordered down Cemetery Hill and into town to slow down the Confederate advance and protect the Union retreat. Custer's brigade is overwhelmed, and of the 922 men deployed, only 359 made it back safely to Cemetery Hill. As Union reinforcements arrive, they are positioned along Cemetery Hill into defensive positions. The retreating Union troops are reformed as well. These days, fighting ends as Confederate Lieutenant General Richard Ewell makes the decision not to attack the Union positions on Cemetery Hill. Okay, we're good. That's Day 1.
Gettysburg, Day 2, July 2nd, 1863. General George Meade arrives on the battlefield with his generals to survey the situation. He's assured that the Union Army holds strong positions on the high ground south of Gettysburg and makes the decision to stay and fight. General James Longstreet moves his army into position to begin attacks against the Union. Confederate regiments from Texas and Alabama overrun Union skirmishes and make their way towards Little Round Top. Confederates take advantage of the salient created by Sickles' tactical error and driven the Union troops out of the peach orchard. Under Major General George Meade, the troops of the Union were left to reinforce. After Union General Daniel Sickles advanced his entire corps to higher ground, half a mile out of the line with the rest of the Union Army, a dangerous salient was created. It did, however, put his men in a position that the Confederates did not expect. So heavy fighting ensued immediately upon the initial assault. Confederate General John Bell Hood led the assault, and his men from Alabama, Texas, and Georgia fought valiantly. 4:15 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., the wheat field, often referred to as the Bloody Wheat Field due to the catastrophic losses by both sides in just a few hours of fighting on this 20-acre site. Time after time, the wheat field exchanged hands and was the scene of frantic hand-to-hand fighting. That was a rarity in Civil War battles. In the end, the Confederates failed to capitalize on their success, and the Union forces commanded the field. The Confederates had taken advantage of the salient created by Sickles' tactical errors and driven the Union troops out of the peach orchard. But fortunately for the Union, they held adjacent areas, and the Confederates failed to capture the high ground. Day 3, Pickett's charge. The Confederate generals could tell that they were losing the battle, so they decided to do Pickett's charge, which is their last attempt to win the battle. The Union Army won Pickett's charge. The Confederate Army was deeply devastated, and the Battle of Gettysburg ended the Civil War. The Union won the Battle of Gettysburg.